Africa is a continent of boundless and abundant resources. However, the paradox is that drought and agricultural production loss are realities for sub-Saharan Africa. The sub-region is disproportionately hit by changes in global climate and pest infestation. The African Development Bank is providing agricultural technologies that are transforming Africa's farmlands. The Technologies for African Agricultural Transformation Initiative, otherwise known as TART, is helping overcome these challenges.
We need collaborating partners such as TART in order to come in and complement what the government is already doing.
For Ethiopian farmers like Elfnesh Bekele, the pressure to produce wheat is high. That's because Ethiopia imports a third of this cereal. The local wheat sector can't keep up with the national demand. TART funds are providing 28,000 farmers like Bekele with seed that can withstand the lowlands' high temperatures. It's part of an Ethiopian government program to expand wheat production into 400,000 lowland irrigated areas. Ethiopia, partnering with the International Center for Agricultural Research in Dry Areas and TART, could help Ethiopia become wheat self-sufficient within 4 years. TART also aims to scale up heat-tolerant wheat production tenfold, producing up to 1 million tons of wheat, creating 220,000 jobs and doubling farmer incomes. Elfnesh Bekele says her increased income will allow her to put her children in a better school and someday to buy a tractor. Most of Africa's smallholder farmers are women. In Chisamba, Zambia, women turned out for a community meeting about TART efforts to stop the fall army worm. This pest is threatening Africa's food supplies and the incomes of millions of farmers. The bank is working with the Zambian government, seed companies and community leaders to distribute pesticide-treated and drought-tolerant wheat, maize and sorghum to farmers. All crop varieties have the potential to triple crop yields compared to ordinary varieties if managed well and by using fertilizers. This farmer shows how his treated maize escaped fall armyworm infestation, unlike his sister's plants grown from seeds not treated with pesticide just a few centimeters away.
The armyworm attacked this field left and right.
The anti-fall armyworm efforts have become so successful that Zambian authorities are making TART funding a line item in the budget for Zambia's food input subsidy program.
We need collaborating partners such as TART in order to come in and complement what the government is already doing.
Since 2018, TART has provided Zambia with more than 28,000 liters of chemical used to treat close to 5,000 tons of seed that resists fall armyworm infestation. Almost 500,000 Zambian farmers have benefited from the treated seed. The bank is also collaborating with the International Institute of Tropical Agriculture, which is conducting cassava research in Zambia. The institute is using hydroponic tech to boost cassava plant production from 10 plantlets a year to 100,000. At scale, more plants producing more product on more farms means more jobs across the agricultural value chain. In Zimbabwe's Masvingo province, smallholder farmers met the TART team helping Zimbabwe bring drought-tolerant and pest-resistant maize and wheat to rural areas. Farmer Monica Mateveke in Gray said the treated seed brings her community food security and more pride in their work.
They look nice.
Mateveke's harvest is in spite of Zimbabwe's economic challenges. Some 70% of Zimbabweans rely on agriculture. a sector that contracted last year due to drought, a cyclone, and pest infestation. Since 2018, TAT has paid for the fall armyworm pesticides used to treat 1,655 tons of drought-tolerant maize seeds. More than 165,500 smallholder farmers benefited from the treated seed. Zimbabwe intends to leverage TAT to reach more farmers, as well as drive public-private partnerships and attract anchor investment, among other goals. From government engagement to working with private sector seed companies and technology partners like the International Maize and Wheat Improvement Center, to hearing directly from farmers, TAT is working to support Zimbabwe's agricultural transformation. Due to TAT-provided heat-tolerant wheat, Sudanese farmers are breathing a huge sigh of relief. No one is more excited than farmer Daf Ala Mohammed Ahmed.
والله التقاوي دي طبعا شكلها ده مستوي ما فيه تفاوت يعني ما فيه خلط في النوعية.
Like most farmers participating in Sudan's TAT-funded program, Ahmed's wheat yield increased from 2.5 tons to 5 tons per hectare. Sudan is a TAT shining star, having trained more than 1,400 farmers and stakeholders, almost half of them women and youth. The initiative has also increased Sudan's wheat growing area. TAT is partnering with the private sector to produce 45,000 tons of seed, enough to cover all of Sudan's targeted wheat production areas with high-yielding, heat-tolerant wheat. Working with ICADA and the Agricultural Research Corporation, Sudan could leverage TAT funds to produce another 60,000 tons of seed and improve the value chain in terms of grain storage and transport, among other goals.
It's quite amazing what can happen when you get the right seed, but also the right training to farmers at the right time.
TAT is taking the best global agricultural technologies and adapting them to Africa's needs. In the process, TAT is creating jobs and empowering women and youth, building stronger economies, and feeding Africa.